Welcome, money.
Oh, wow.
That's not an intro.
Welcome to a.
That's technically an intro.
It is
That's a
technically an
Negro.
intro. It's a Negro. Welcome to another of a game that I decided to pick out. Katawa Shoujo, a visual novel eroge. We and the boys are gonna play it.
Yeah, but you turned off the adult content because of
Yeah. We don't want to be demonetized by YouTube.
Yeah,
Let's
you
go.
really uploaded it, weren't you?
they really
Who's
won't
narrating?
notice your channel.
Man, it's
Who's na-
time. It's time, boys.
Who's narrating?
Let's give that to. Let's give that to. Okay, let's give that
Yeah.
to Earl. Earl, do my man, do it.
A light breeze causes the naked branches overhead to rattle like wooden wind chimes. Number 15. This is a popular retreat for couples in the summer. The deciduous trees provide a beautiful green canopy, far out of sight of teachers and fellow students. Number 14. But now, in late winter, it feels like I'm standing under a pile of kindling.
Wait, it's in first person. Shouldn't the MC narrate?
It's
Wait,
a.
what?
Yeah, Christian.
This is
main
so
character.
confusing.
Main character, go. Main character, main character, go.
Go.
I breathe into my
I-
palm and rub them together furiously to prevent them from numbing in this cold.
Oh, Christian, go. We're talking now.
Oh,
And I'm Hisao?
Yes, sir.
Yep.
Just how long am I expected to wait out here? Anyway, I'm sure the note said 4 p.m. God, that's a stupid accent. I'm gonna change that again.
Between the pages of my math book while I wasn't looking.
British.
Number 13. As far as cliches go, I'm more of a fan of the letter in what the fuck? I'm more of a fan of the letter in the liker, but at least this way shows a bit of initiative. As I ponder the meaning of the note, the snowfall gradually thickens.
Like
The
the women in this
snowflakes
game.
heavily falling from the white painted sky are the only sign of time passing in this stagnant world. Oh my god, my father's here.
Oh
So
no.
oh
Oh
no.
no! Oh no!
Oh,
You
no.
turned off the adult settings, right?
Yes.
Yes.
You made sure.
Yes, I made
Alright.
sure. I made sure it's safe. It's safe.
Alright, MC.
We're good, we're good.
Isn't this the narration?
You're the narration. You're the main character. We're in his thoughts right now.
Oh. Their slow descent upon the frozen forest makes it seem like the time is slowed to a crawl. The rustling of dry snow underfoot startles me, interrupting the quiet mood. Someone is approaching me from behind.
It's accent.
Oh no, he's gonna die!
Hisao, son? You came?
Yes, I came.
A hesitating, barely
A hesitating,
audible
barely audible question. However, I recognize the owner of that dainty voice instantly. I feel my heart skip a beat.
Dookie.
Yuki. It's a voice I've listened to hundreds of times, but never as more than an eavesdropper to a conversation. It's like a stalker. I turn to face this voice. The voice of my dreams, and my heart begins to race. Oh my god, a woman is talking to me.
Oh no, a woman.
Oh no, it talked. Iwaneko, no, I'm just fucking with you. Iwanako, I got a note telling me to wait here. It was yours? Damn it, I spent all afternoon trying to come up with a good line, and that was the result? Pathetic.
Mudada.
I'll voice
Yes.
the girl. Yeah. This is that note. I'm so glad you got it.
You got it.
A shy, joyous smile that makes me so tense I couldn't move a single muscle even if I tried.
Token.
Okay.
Is it still me?
It's still you, bro.
Love you, bro.
I thought that was the woman by now. My heart is pounding now, as if it were trying to burst out from my chest and claim this girl for itself.
Whoa.
That's right,
stop.
girls. So, here we are, out in the cold. Once again, the wind stirs up the branches. The cacophonous noise is music to my ears. Iwanako flinches ever so softly against the gust of wind. So she like the hair or as it passes, she rights herself, as if supported by some new confidence. Her eyes lock with mine, and she lazily twirls her long, dark hair around her finger.
Sucks.
Getting a
What?
all the while, the anxious beating of my heart grows louder. My throat is tight. I doubt I could even force a word out if I tried.
You see, I wanna know if you'd go out with me.
Yuck! Yes!
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 I stand there, motionless. I want to say something in reply, but my vocal cords feel like they've been stretched beyond the breaking point.
He's out.
I reach up to try to massage my throat, but this only sends spikes of blinding pain along my arms.
Is
Is
what's
that-
happening.
He's out.
Is the MC disabled as well?
Yes, sir!
My whole body freezes, save for my eyes, which shoot open in terror. Oh shit, Yandere?
Yonder, what?
Oh wait, no, we're just having a stroke, alright?
A stroke.
The beating in my chest suddenly stops and I go weak at the knees. Knees becomes a heavy. The world around me, the canopy of bare branches, the dull winter sky, Iwanako running towards me, all these fade to black. The last things I remember before slipping away are the sounds of Iwanako screaming for help and the incessant clatter of branches above. Can he's a messenger, nigga, shut the fuck up.
Bruh.
I'ma mute them.
Yeah?
Oh, these are it.
The intro.
Four Leaf Studios presents Katawa Shoujo.
Really a Japanese game.
It's not. It's made by literal 4chan. It's beautiful.
Really?
That's why the girls are
Yeah.
disabled. That's
Explains so much.
This, it makes sense, you know. It makes sense.
only they will come up with this shit.
Bruh.
Bruh.
There's a Filipino dude here. We have pride. Mike Inel took part in this
Oh.
thing.
I know that one.
Proud. Mike Inel, FMB Animation. Let's go! Philippine
I know
pride.
that one. Let's go, Pinoy!
Pinoy forever.
Please stand for the national anthem.
Oh, I'm actually gonna stand up.
Oh,
You guys
damn.
can see it.
No.
I'm very patriotic.
Very. Kayang magiliw.
Oh, I need to stand up. It's been 4 months since my heart attack. Oh, I didn't get a stroke.
It's a heart attack, not a stroke.
Same thing, right?
Bro.
In that whole time, I can probably count the times I've left this hospital unsupervised on one hand. 4 months is a pretty long time when you're left alone with your thoughts. I've had plenty of time to come to terms with my situation. Arrhythmia. What? A strange word, a foreign alien one. One that you don't want to be in the same room with. Yeah, bro, you don't gotta describe it like that. A rare condition. It causes the heart to act erratically and occasionally beat way too fast. It can be fatal.
Oh.
Apparently, I've had it for a long time. They said it was a miracle that I was able to go on so long without anything happening. Is that really a miracle? I guess it was supposed to make me feel better. More appreciative of my life.
That's dark.
It really didn't do anything to cheer me up. Come on, you gotta believe it. My parents, I think, were hit harder by the news than I was. They practically had 2 hemorrhages apiece. Damn it. Maybe to get in. I had already had a full day by then to digest everything. To them, it was all fresh. They were even willing to sell our house in order to pay for a cure.
Ooh.
Damn. Of course, there isn't a cure. Oh, so we're gonna die? Oh.
You
Because
are.
of the late discovery of this condition, I've had to stay at the hospital to recuperate from the treatments. Oh wait, this is where we meet the other girls.
Yeah, no, not yet. Not yet.
Oh. When I was first admitted, it felt as if I was missed. For about a week, my room in the ward was full of flowers, balloons, and cards. But the visitors soon dwindled and all the get-well gifts began trickling down to nothing shortly after. I realized that the only person I'd gotten so many cards and flowers was because sending me their sympathy had been turned into a class project. Maybe some people were genuinely
Oh.
concerned, but I doubt it. Oh man, it's hurting my heart, man. Even in the beginning, I barely had visitors. By the end of the first months, only my parents came by on a regular basis. Iwanako was the last to stop visiting. After 6 weeks, I never saw her again. Never had that much to talk about when she visited anyway. We didn't touch the subject that was between us on that snowy day ever again. The hospital? It's not really a place I'd like to live in. The doctors and nurses feel so impersonal and faceless. I guess it's because they're in a hurry and they have a million other patients waiting for them, but it makes me feel uncomfortable.
Poor guy.
Yeah. Over by genetics. For the first month or so, I asked the cardiologist every time I saw him for a rough estimate of when I'd be able to leave. He never answered anything in a straightforward way, but told me to wait and see if the treatment surgeries worked. So I idly observed the scar that those surgeries had left on me slowly change its appearance over time, thinking of it as some kind of old omen. I still ask the head cardiologist about leaving, but my expectations are low enough now that I'm not disappointed anymore. When I don't get a reply, the way he shuffles around the answer shows that there is at least some hope. At some point, I stopped watching TV. I don't know why, I just did. Maybe it was the wrong kind of escapism for my situation. I started reading instead. There was a small library at the hospital. Although it was more like a storeroom for books, I began working my way through it. One small stack at a time. After consuming them, I would go back for more. I found that I liked reading, and I think I even became a bit addicted. I started feeling naked without a book in my hands. I love stories. That was what my life was like. Days became increasingly harder to distinguish from each other, differing only by the book I was reading and the weather outside. It felt like the time turned into some kind of gooey mass. I was trapped inside instead of moving within.
Good.
A week could go by without me really noticing it. Sometimes I'd pause in realization, but that I didn't know what day of the week it was. But other times, all the things that surrounded me would painfully crash into my consciousness through the barrier of nonchalance I had set up for myself. The pages of my book would start to feel sharp and burning hot, and the heaviness in my chest would become so hard to bear that I had to put the book aside and just lay down for a while, looking at the ceiling as if I was going to cry. But that happened only rarely. And I couldn't even cry. Today, the doctor comes in and gives me a smile. He seems excited, but not very. It's like he's trying to make an effort to be happy on my behalf. My parents are here. It's been a few days since I've last seen them. Both of them are even sort of dressed up. Is this supposed to be some kind of special occasion? It's not a party. There's this ritual the head cardiologist has. He takes his time sorting his papers, then setting them aside as if to make a point of the pointlessness of what he just did. Then he casually sits down on the edge of the bed next to mine. He looks me... Oh wow. He looks me in the eyes for a moment.
You're dying.
Hello.
No,
hello.
I'm Hisao.
Hello, Hisao. How are you today?
Or, I don't answer him, but I smile a little back at him.
I believe that you can go home. Your heart is stronger now, and with some precautions, you should be fine. We have all your medications sorted out. I'll give your father the prescription.
The doctor hands a sheet of paper to my dad, whose expression turns wooden as he reads it quickly. Oh no, capitalism. take it from his hand and take a look myself, feeling numb. How am I supposed to react to this? Capitalism. The absurdly long list of medications staring back at me from the paper seems insurmountable. They all blend together in a sea of letters. This is insane. Side effects, adverse effects, contraindications, what the hell? And dosages are listed line after line with cold precision. I tried to read them, but it's so futile. I can't understand any of it. Attempting to only makes me feel sicker. All this for the rest of my life? Every day?
I'm afraid that is the best we can do at this point. However, new medications are always being developed, so I wouldn't be surprised to see that list fade over the years.
So do we have free healthcare? Alright,
No.
years. What kind of confidence booster is that? I'd have felt better if you hadn't said anything at all.
Also, I've spoken with your parents and we believe that it would be best if you don't return to your old school. Nani?
What?
Please calm down, he said.
What about my bitches?
Listen to what the doctor has to say.
Calm down? The way he says it tells me he knew full well that I wouldn't like it. Am I going to be homeschooled? Oh, this is where we meet the elders. Oh.
Yes, sir.
Whatever of my concern shows, it's ignored.
We all understand that your education is paramount. However, I don't think that it's wise for you to be without supervision. At least not until we're sure that your medication is suitable. So I've spoken to your parents about a transfer. It's a school called Yamaki Academy that specializes in dealing with disabled students.
Well, at least I'm not a vegetable. Disabled? What? Am I?
It has a 24-hour nursing staff, and it's only a few minutes from a highly regarded general hospital. The majority of students live on the campus. Think of it as a boarding school of sorts. It's designed to give students a degree of independence while keeping help nearby.
Independence? It's a school for disabled kids. Don't try to disguise that fact. If it was really that free, there wouldn't be a 24-hour nursing staff, and you wouldn't make a hospital being nearby a selling point. Where is the dad?
Of course, that's only if you want to go, but your mother and I aren't really capable of homeschooling you. We went out there and had a look a couple of weeks back. I think you'd like it.
Looks like I really don't have a choice.
Compared to other heart problems, people with your condition usually tend to live long lives. You'll need a job one day, and this is a good opportunity to continue your education.
I'm gonna be a streamer. This isn't an opportunity. Don't call it an opportunity. Don't call it a goddamned opportunity.
Well, you should be excited at the chance to go back to school. I remember
Jesus
you wanted to return to school, and while it's not the same one...
A special cool school, that's an insult. That is what I want to say. It's a step down.
It's not what you think. All of the students there are pretty active, in their own sort of way. It's geared towards students that can still go around and learn, but just need a little help, one way or another. Your father is right, and many of the graduates of the school have gone on to do amazing things. A person doesn't have to be held back by their disability. One of my
Give an example.
colleagues in another hospital is a graduate.
Why does the doctor have that accent?
Yes,
It's
sir.
the Irish accent.
Yeah, I thought it would be German. I don't care. A person doesn't have to be held back by disability. That's what a disability is. I really hate that something so important was decided for me, but what can I do about it? A normal life is out of the question now. It's funny. I had always thought my life was actually kind of boring, but now I miss it. I want to protest. I want to blame this lack of reaction on shock or fatigue. I could easily yell out something now. Oh, like, meh. Something about how I can go back to school anyway, but no. I don't say anything. The fact is that I know now it's false. I look around the room, feeling very tired of all this. The hospital doctors, my condition, everything. I don't see anything that would make me feel any different. There really isn't a choice, I know this, but the thought of going to a disabled school, what are those even like? As much as I try to put a positive spin on this, it's very difficult. But let me try. A clean slate isn't a bad thing. That is all I can think of to get me through this. At least I still have something. Even if it's a special school, it's something. It's a fresh start and my life isn't over. It would be a mistake to just resign myself to thinking that. At the very least, I'll try to see what my new life will look like. Harem,
Bananas.
harem,
Harem.
You're going the harem route, huh?
I'm more like
yeah, yes.
Damn, you look handsome.
Damn.
Sheesh, you look nice.
Damn, that's like
You look
he just
nice.
like me for real, for real.
For real,
That
man.
was like
Exactly like me.
He looks like me, yeah. Except for
You
the heart
think-
disease. The gate looked far too pompous for what it was.
Pompous, I think.
Pompous. In fact, gates in general seem to do that, but this one especially so. It's fancy as fuck, dude.
You guys
Red bricks, black wrought iron, and gray plaster assembled into a whole that didn't feel welcoming at all. Is it a prison? I wonder if it looked like what a gate for a school would look like, but couldn't really decide. Probably no. Of course, I didn't want to get stuck on thinking about the gate for too long, so I entered through it with a brisk pace that felt surprisingly good. Moving forward feels good. So I walked towards the main building of Yamako Academy with the brisk pace. I'm alone, as my parents are taking my stuff to the dorms, and there's supposed to be someone waiting for me. The grounds are incredibly lush, filled with green. I can touch grass now.
Grass, touch grass.
Yeah. So does that girl from the beginning show up again or no?
No, she's gone.
She's a throwaway. She's a throwaway.
Just leave.
Yep, immediately abandoned you as soon as you
Oh,
got the condition.
fuck it. I'm gonna get 5 more anyway. It doesn't feel like the kind of grounds a school would have. More like a park with a clean walkway going past trees, and the smell of fresh cut grass.
Grass.
Words like clean and hygienic pop into my mind, and it makes me shudder. I shake them off. Stay open-minded now. It's your new life. You have to take it as it is. Yeah, it works. That's what I tell myself. A few big buildings loom behind us, the leafy canopies, too big and too many for just a school. Everything seems off. It's different from what I thought I knew about schools. It's an uncanny valley. Even though I was told this is my new school, in the back of my head, it doesn't feel like one. I wonder if the feeling is real or caused by my expectations of a school for the disabled. Speaking of that, I don't see anyone else here. It's kinda eerie. Is it hot?
It's hot.
It makes me wish there was somebody here I could anchor myself to something tangible instead of having this feeling that I stepped into another dimension. Oh, so where the waifu shows up. The trees hum with the wind and the green hues flashing all around me catch my attention. It makes me think about hospitals again. How they say that the operating rooms are painted green because green is a calming color. So why am I feeling anxious despite all this greenery? ...
Not that
Only after I stand in front of the haughty main building I surprise myself by realizing why the gate bothered me. It was the last chance I had to turn back, even if I had no life I could return to. So it is a prison.
Oh god! Dear lord.
You can't. But still, after entering, there was absolutely no way I could go back anymore. Feeling nervous and with this realization set in mind, I opened the front door. Hold on. A tall man with a bad posture notices me as I enter. We're the only people in the lobby, so it's only logical. Man, I thought it was a waifu. Oh, that should be killed.
Bro.
Nakai! Oh!
Kill,
It's too
go.
well.
Kill, go. Tall man, tall.
It's too well.
Tall.
Is that me?
Yes, sir.
Or no?
Yes,
His
So
name
you
is
are.
Nakai.
Naka.
Excellent. I'm your homeroom and science teacher. My name is Motu. I'm not.
Oh, welcome.
You're not.
Oh, that's still you. Fuck.
You're
Oh.
I misread.
Oh.
What's wrong?
Alright.
It is Nakai. We exchange a handshake that is neither firm nor sloppy, and he looks at his watch.
The head nurse asked you for a brief check-in visit. Oh, but there's no time for that now.
Oh, should I go later?
Yes, afternoon is probably fine. We should get going and introduce you to the rest of the class. They're waiting already.
Waifu. Waiting for me? I don't really like being the center of attention, but I guess it's inevitable in a situation like this. Somehow, not knowing what is waiting for me makes me feel really nervous. Thinking of this, I almost miss what the teacher is saying.
Do you want to introduce yourself to the class?
Yeah! Yeah, of course!
Yes, sir.
Yeah! Sure, I mean, isn't that normal?
I have to go.
Of course, but
Oh.
not everyone likes to be at the center of attention.
I'll be right back.
Alright. I'm probably one of those people, but I guess I should be the one to give the first impression of myself. Right, but it's no problem.
Let's go then.
My heart is pounding in my chest and it keeps me thinking about my condition as I followed the teacher up the stairs. Oh, we're gonna collapse again. The third door down the third floor corridor is marked as the classroom for class 3-3. Mutoo opens the door and enters. What's
Good
the
morning,
meeting?
everyone. Good morning, everyone. Sorry I'm late again. What the hell is that?
It's weird. I hesitate for a split second at the door, freezing on the spot. Oh no, don't talk about freezing, man.
Freeze.
Ah, get a grip. This is a big step. I know that, but there isn't any point to worrying so much about it. At least, not this soon.
Female.
Heyo,
Female.
the one on the right cat.
Oh, female.
My eyes.
Female.
I follow the teacher into the classroom and look around, partially so I won't have to meet the curious gaze of my new classmates. It's pretty spacious. The ceiling is unusually high and there's lots of space left over around in between the desks. Damn, I wish I had a spot like that. Those look like nice ones. Like nice tables, man. An entire wall taken up by blackboards and the high old-fashioned windows only make it seem larger. The students' desks are just standard wooden desks with a shelf underneath for books and wooden chairs with metal frames. Simple and efficient.
I like this one on the left.
At least they get wood ones. We only get plastic.
Oh man.
I stop walking in front of the classroom and face the other students. They all look normal, like students in any other school, but then why would they be here? Is this a school for mentally disabled people?
Mentally this. Damn, son. It's 4chan. It's all 4chan.
They're probably like me and have something wrong with them, only it's just not immediately obvious. Then I noticed that one of the girls seemed to be missing the thumb of her right hand. It's a little jarring. Oh, don't talk about jars, man.
This dude at the top right.
He's sleeping. What the hell? Despite the natural...
It's a South Park character, what the fuck?
South Park, bro.
It's Cartman. Despite the natural tendency to listen when someone's talking about you, I tune out. The teacher's speech halfway through while he introduces me to the class. Who's the villain here? I notice a flash of dark hair and see that someone is looking at me. A girl with really long straight hair that is pretty eye-catching. Oh. As she sees me looking back at her, she covers her face with her hands as if it would make her invisible. Let's go!
Woman.
There's one boy with a cane leaning against the lockers at the rear of the class. It's weird seeing someone so young with a cane. Another girl seems to be making some weird hand motions. Sign language? She peers at me over the rims of her glasses and then goes back to whatever she's doing. Sorry, I don't speak Naruto.
Damn, I bet.
She's cute though. It's the one on the left, right?
Yeah, this one.
Alright. What do you mean she's kind of cute? She's really cute!
Yeah,
So is the cheery looking girl with pink hair sitting next to her. She's really hard to miss. I don't know how I didn't notice her when the moment I walked in. Muto.
Kyo, Muto, where are you?
I feel like Inaka is just invention right now. Play.
Please welcome your newest classmate.
Except one girl in the first row who
Yeah.
has only one hand.
Yeah.
Oh my god!
There's no one to
I cringe a little
no.
but hide it by bowing in thanks for this applause I did not deserve. Oh yeah. A collective silence tells me that I should open my mouth then. Konnichiwa? I'm Hisao Nakai.
And me.
And after that, my hobbies are reading and soccer. Oh, soccer thing. I hope to get along well with everyone, even though I'm a new student. And after that, I'm being so boring. This is exactly like every self-introduction ever. I should say something more exciting. I end up saying nothing and the teacher picks me up. You should have said, "Hey, what's up, my nip?" It's very exciting. Everyone seems to be satisfied, even with that little I said, though a few girls are whispering to each other, throwing glances at me. Could have gone worse. Oh, that's good. I listened to the teacher as he drones about getting along while letting my gaze sweep across the classroom. Everyone seems to be listening to him intently, and when he's done, they clap their hands again, which feels like a weird thing to do. The first row girl claps on this round with her one hand against her other wrist that ends in a bandaged thumb.
I just realized
Damn.
something. She doesn't have feet. It's all prosthetics. Oh god.
Oh damn!
Oh no.
Amputee? Ayo!
Yo, sus.
It makes me feel a little bad. It does make me feel a little bad. Alright, Muto.
He's
Goblin
We're
man.
Yeah. We're going to be doing some group work today. So that'll give you a chance to talk with everyone. Is that okay with you?
Yeah, it's fine with me.
That's good. You can work with Hakamichi. She's the class representative. Who the
Waifu.
fuck is that?
Waifu.
Waifu?
Oh,
She can explain everything. Anything you might want to know. And who else would be able to do that better, right?
how could I know? The teacher passes out the day's assignments and announces that we will be working in groups of 3.
Yay.
It hits me that I don't know who Hakamichi is. Slow. The teacher seems to catch my helpless expression. Oh, we're all mentally disabled.
Alright. Hakamichi is right there. Suzune Hakamichi. Where the fuck are you? Oh.
Yo! It's a really cute.
Sus.
Hey, I guess you're Hakamichi, right? It's nice to meet you. What? I'm caught off guard by her laughter.
It's nice to meet you too. Demo. Hakamichi janai. Misha desu. This is Hakamichi Shichan.
Oh, that's her. Oh.
Who is
She's
that again?
deaf. That's the Naruto girl.
Naruto. Naruto.
Giggling, Misha points to the girl next to her. Wait, no, that's not me, right? Is that still me?
That's still you.
The one I saw using sign language before. It looks like she has been staring at me this whole time. She nods once nonchalantly to show that she acknowledges my presence, but only barely. She has short yet carefully neatly brushed hair, a pair of oval-shaped glasses balanced on the tip of a dainty nose, and dark blue eyes that seem to alternate every few seconds between analytical and slightly bored. Damn, are we really that boring?
Damn.
It's nice to meet you.
Who's that?
She immediately looks at Misha, who smiles and makes a few quick gestures with her hands. She's deaf.
She is deaf and yeah.
Hakamichi nods and makes a few gestures. I start to wonder if the teacher was messing with me and saying things. You'll be able to talk to people, and who better to explain things to you?
Damn.
Oh, the teacher has dark humor.
That's the humor, yeah. I can see you're a little confused, so... Demo. But I understand why you would think I was Shichan. Shichan is deaf, so I'm the person who translates things back and forth for her.
So what's her disability?
I'm like an interpreter. She said it's nice to meet you too. Ah, she's so
Aww.
cute. She's so fucking cute, man.
He's so cute.
You're the new student, aren't you? Well, Shichan, of course, he is. If he wasn't, he would have been standing up there for no reason, right? Right. He seems like a very interesting person, doesn't he? We knew there was going to be a new student, but we didn't know you would be here today so soon, Hichan, right?
Hichan?
Yup, it fits, doesn't it?
Did I say it out loud? It's just a surprise. I've never liked that. I don't really see how.
It fits. You look just like how I imagined.
That glasses thing is cute.
Yeah, you look like just a Hichan.
I mean, I am Christian.
Bro,
It's close enough. I wonder why everyone seems to think so.
Hikikomori.
Hakamichi taps her fingers on the desk to get Misha's attention. They gesture back and forth to each other excitedly, their hands ablow. They are doing Naruto signs.
Naruto signs.
Misha seems a little overwhelmed.
Sorry about that. Shichan wants you to know that she's the class rep. So if there's anything you need to know, you can feel free to ask her.
I don't know sign language.
Do you like the school so far? We can show you around a little if you haven't had the time to walk around and familiarize yourself with it.
Misha stumbles with the hard word of it, making it stick out in her otherwise fluid translation. Thanks. That would be pretty helpful. Yeah, I just kind of came straight to class today.
That's no good. You should always try to learn as much as you can about where you're going before you go there. Not just with school either. Anyways, even if it's a trip to the convenience store, really, Shichan. Funny.
Getting both of them. Learn about where you're going? I guess I didn't bother to do that, or just didn't care enough to do so. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, it's definitely a harem meant for me. Harem route, let's go! I didn't look forward to this, even if I committed myself to go along with it. Half-assedly, but anyway. I don't say anything, and Misha signs something that ends in a shrug. How was that? It seems like it was about me. I feel like slumping over in my seat. Both of them are smiling, but that shrug hit me unexpectedly deeply.
You look down. Are you okay? Don't take it the wrong way, please. I hate it when people are afraid to ask questions. That's how people learn things, by asking. Asking for help is perfectly normal, as much as needing help. So looking like you just failed the test. Funny. It's very funny.
You sound like a maniac! Alright.
Bro, laugh like an Joe-sama. Come on, man.
Bro.
Is that the Ojo-sama?
That's not the Ojo-sama. That's not the Ojo-sama yet. That's gonna be an Earl. Earl's gonna be the Ojo-sama. And another thing, you don't have to call Shichan something so formal like Hakamichi or class rep all the time. Just call her Shichan. Oh
Dot, dot,
no!
dot.
Oh no! The blush! Oh no!
Yes! 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 Ah!
Okay, maybe that's
I was
too
gonna.
casual. Maybe Shizune would be more appropriate.
I was about to scream out sex, but there's people near me.
Sex.
Whoops.
Yep, Shizune's fine. So this. So.
Okay, okay. That would be a lot easier for me. I feel a lot more at ease. Both of them seem so friendly, so I feel like an idiot for being so apprehensive earlier. Especially about Shizune. I assumed it'd be all business. Well, she still seems like that, just less so, I guess. Seriously, what's the pink one's disability?
I don't know.
Is it a mental one?
Yeah, I think so. Maybe she's
She laughs like.
she's insane like me. Huh? All right, we haven't even touched the assignment. We should start work now, or Shi-chan will get mad.
The assignment is also kind of long, so we should start now if we want to finish it before the end of class. Speaking of assignments, I have a lot. I can do them tomorrow.
Get fucked. Get obliterated.
Oh, I thought you were voicing. Izune glares at the two of us impatiently. I don't need to know sign language to understand that. Okay, I get the message. Dot, dot,
After
dot.
class, we can take a walk around the grounds together. Ooh, a date. Whoa.
Oh, awooga.
It's a nice day today, okay?
The assignment is actually very challenging to get through, combining aspects of being both difficult and unnecessarily long. It's like my day.
Damn, everybody knows that your dog is long now. Man.
Oh no! Still, we finished in a few minutes. Aww.
Aw.
They're quite different, though. The class rep is as calm and professional as she looks, while Misha is a lot more playful and girlish, not to mention a little more easily distracted.
That's fucking me already. That's literally me.
So it's literally a mental disability.
Bruh.
To be honest, the two of them did most of the work. I feel guilty about that. Man, this protagonist is just like me, for real.
It's exactly like you.
The clock tower bells ring,
Yay!
signaling the end of the period. Time for lunch. I'm gonna have them for lunch.
Oh,
I mean,
yo.
I mean-
sus.
Without knowing what else to do, I follow Misha, who is beckoning me to the hallway and down the stairs. Is that painting gonna be relevant later?
I think so.
We descend even below the lobby, where I met Muto down to the bottom floor. Just like everything in the school, the cafeteria seems too spacious and oddly modern in contrast to the classic exterior. Its big windows up into the courtyard towards the main gate. Nice
It's the
cafeteria.
cafeteria.
Damn, it's clean. Her enthusiastic statement of the obvious makes people around us stare, but Misha doesn't seem to care, so we proceed to the line. There is a rather long list of menu options, which seems great until I realize that many of them are to accommodate students who need special diets. Burger.
Burger.
Yeah. How nice. It almost feels like I'm back at the hospital eating portions measured with scientific precision to meet the needs of the patients. Oh yeah, that shit sucks. Hospital food is doo-doo.
Yeah, it's shit.
Garbage. I was hospitalized before I should know.
The character is exactly like you. You were hospitalized.
Hey,
too.
for real.
For
For dengue though. It's for dengue. It's not. I don't have a heart problem. Sometimes my chest kind of hurts, but let's ignore that.
yo.
I pick something at random and follow Shizune to a table sitting opposite of me. As I nibble indifferently at the food I'd rather not eat, Misha pokes me in the eye to get my attention. Points to Shizune. Are we flipping? Let's go. Hey yo. I don't understand science, so the point escapes me. Need to learn it. Come on. Maybe looking at a person who talks to you is proper and polite.
Do you want to know
Getting-
something?
What?
About anything! We're your guide, so should you ask if there is something?
I wonder. Ask about the library. Oh yeah, is there a library in the school? Lately I've gotten into reading a lot, so I'd like to check it out. Misha gives the kind of frown that makes me clear she doesn't consider reading.
There is. It's in the second floor. We can show it to you sometime.
Thanks! I return to my food while the girls talk between themselves. Oh man, I should have picked the deafness one. What a bit.
Oh yeah,
bit.
yeah.
I thought like reading because they're gonna be interested. Oh, you have a hobby! Wow!
Yeah. Just ignores it.
Mish-
bro.
Misha and she's in it, signed back and forth very animatedly, throwing sideways glances at me. But Misha refrains from translating. Wow. Maybe they're talking about secret girl stuff
They're
or
checking
something.
you out. They're checking you out for real, for real.
They're looking at my PP. Dot dot dot. I quickly notice a conversation in sign is not enough to fill a silence. Oh, is this our? Oh wait, no, it's the classroom. We arrive in the classroom, but we're not the first.
Oh no.
Oh, the dark-haired girl I noticed before stopped over her desk at the last row. What happened to her face? She jumps a little when Misha crashes into the room with the elegance of our of our rhino.
No, that's literally me right there.
She shrinks deeper into her seat. I can feel her tension all the way from here, as if she were slowly turning into stone just from her presence. She's kind of cute though.
For real, for real.
Misha and Shizune either don't notice or don't mind it as they walk directly past her to their seats and begin to converse.
Kawaii.
Kawaii so
Oh.
so desu ne, so.
So desu ne. So. I'm not wondering about her, even when the classroom slowly fills with other students and finally the teacher. Ooh. Getting into the rhythm of the school feels strange. It's as if my brain remembers how this is done, but my body doesn't. Hey, been hospitalized. Of course it does. Towards the end of the class, I start yawning and counting the minutes left. Oh, he just like me for real.
For real, for real.
Yeah. I shouldn't be this tired on my first day of school. Oh, yeah. Maybe it's the long time spent at the hospital that made me like this. I'm even feeling physically weak and lifeless. Oh man! Like, just like me.
For real, for real.
Before long, the final bell rings. Cool, it's finally over for this day. Beside me, Misha and Mishina are having a short conversation. After a bit of deliberation, Misha turns to me. Dot dot dot.
Unfortunately, we can't show you around today, Keith-chan. We've got to hurry already, since there is a lot of work for us to do. You'll find your way around here, I'm sure of it.
Ah, wait! The teacher said I'd have to see the nurse. Where do I have to go?
Is that so? We can at least show you that much. Come on! The nurses have their own building, so we have to go outside. Painting.
It seems like a very important part now. We join the flow of students making their way down the stairwell and outside with the girls pointing out the other senior classrooms in the same hallway as ours. When we get outside, the girls making their way to the smaller building right next to the school. Ah, it's built in the same style, so it looks like it's actually a part of the main building.
This is the auxiliary building here. There's a lot of official and important stuff inside, like the Yamaku Foundation office and all the nurses' offices. They even have a swimming pool. Whoa!
Swimsuits? Swimsuits, eh?
Swimsuit
How is that?
Each episode.
How is that? How is that official? Dot dot dot.
Don't be silly, Hit-chan. It's for physical therapy, of course. Ah, no swimsuits. Anyway, all the nursing staff facilities are in there too. They have nurses' office on the first floor.
Define physical therapy.
Hey yo! Hey yo! You'll be fine from here, right? We'll be going then. See you tomorrow, Janet.
Yeah, thanks. Bye. A whole building for stuff that has nothing to do with the actual education? I guess it's necessary for a place like this. I walk in hoping that this really will be only a quick visit like the teacher said. It sounds like a horror corridor.
It is.
On a white door on the left is a green cross with the text head nurse and a nameplate. Is the nurse a wife?
No, sadly.
Alright. A voice from the inside responds to my knock almost immediately, but I can't quite make it out. It sounded a bit like an invitation to open the door, so I invite myself further in. The room is not large and it smells strange. A friendly looking man, a
Oh
friendly
no.
looking man turns around on his office chair, face me as I enter. It's a nurse. His desk is neat and tidy, but the bin under the table is overflowing with used medical utensils, and there are at least a dozen coffee cup rings lingering on the desk.
Go for it, Earl. You can do this. Come for it.
Oh no,
Hello?
what can I do for you today?
He is a young-looking and sort of rugged, but the dimples in his cheeks wash that impression away when he smiles. Are you the nurse? He smiles like a person who has heard this very same question hundreds of times.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Why, yes, I am. It's all on the door now.
It's this guy.
Call me by my name or just the nurse.
Oh no, that's a voice.
Of course, I shake off my confusion, realizing I probably should grab his extended hand. It looks like the sus guy.
Purple
His
guy.
handshake is rather firm and friendly. Right. I'm a new student and my homeroom teacher told me to come and meet you. My name is Hisao Nakai. His eyes light up in revelation and he snaps his fingers.
Oh, you're that Naka. I was just reading your file in the morning. I've got a chronic arrhythmia related congenital heart insufficiency, right?
He gestures me to sit down in a vacant armchair in front of his desk. Yes?
I knew it. Good. Well, you've probably been briefed about this sperm now, so I'll just go over this quickly. We have all kinds of facilities, I thought fetishes, facilities available. Most physical therapy and such. There's always someone from my staff around, even at night, so never hesitate to call us if there's a problem.
Oh, even at night. Physical
Son.
therapy at night. The famous 24-hour nursing staff. Wow, this is like a hospital.
Open? Well, not exactly. For instance, we don't do brain surgery here.
We might, no, we might.
We can try. This joke feels so out of place that I'm left thinking why he even said it. It's funny. Yeah, just that it's really weird to have so many medical people at a school.
Get used to it.
I'm not so sure of that myself, but I don't let the nurse know it.
Now, let me just find your file again.
I'm
Wow,
back.
so just for stuff.
Welcome
Hey, welcome back.
Welcome
Okaeri
back.
nasai.
Oh, Nihongo!
Oh.
Oh, suge!
Oh.
Nihongo suge!
What did I miss?
Everything.
We met a doctor.
Yes.
While he searches for something from
That's
his
it?
computer,
Yeah.
and we met the women.
You missed that.
Even the character I'm supposed to voice?
Not, yes.
It's the same epitome of generic, I'd like to say. Which one is he gonna voice? The blind one?
No, the one with scars on his face.
Oh, the one we
The
saw.
hot one, the
Wait.
hot one, yes.
Oh, alright. Beige walls and ceiling, dark gray laminate flooring, and all the equipment you'd expect from a school nurse's office. Even the ridiculous educational posters are hanging on all four walls, reminding me to eat properly 3 times a day and from all the food groups. Smiling, the nurse draws a thick file from a stack of similarly thick files and opens it.
Oh, you already have medication for the arrhythmia. Just remember to take your pills every morning and evening, or it won't be my pill.
I take my pills. No.
No, not the boys in my hand. Apart from that, you're ready to work. Fresh up like, I don't know.
He grins to his own joke, but I don't. Damn, Rick. This guy's kind of an asshole. He just like me for real, for real. Well, I played soccer occasionally with some classmates.
But friend, I'm going to have to recommend you. Refrain from doing it. At least for the time being.
Oh, my lack of reaction makes him raise an eyebrow, but I'm not too bothered by him forbidding me to kick a ball around. I guess I never did it out of burning passion for the sport, just to have something to do.
The question might be very dangerous to your heart. And fishing another attack is not a good idea. If the papers start by shouting confession to the chest area, there's no mention of the cause in your papers.
It was caused by a literal woman. Damn, what a simp. What a simp.
Yeah, this snake is sick.
Simp.
Not exactly. Oh, just like me then.
Just like
I sidestepped the question, acceptably, and he glances at me from his papers with a more serious expression on his face.
Jill, you need to keep your body. You need to keep your body healthy, so some exercise will do you good. We have physical therapy and such available as I said, but I don't think you really need such heavy measures. Just get some nice exercise regularly.
Earl is doing that one voice, that grandpa from Family Guy. From that pedophile grandpa. That reminds me so much of that. I don't know
Herbert?
why.
Herbert?
Yes,
His name, right?
yes,
only know-
exactly.
Brisk walks or even light jogging, jumping rope, that sort of thing, swimming maybe, to school here.
So I was told.
Where? Okay. Right, and I'm sure you've been told this before, you just need to take care not to overexert yourself.
He wags his finger to emphasize the point. No need, really. I've heard this 1,000 times already.
Absolutely no unnecessary risk. Take care of yourself.
Hold on, I get a notification.
Okay.
Oh my. Oh.
Oh,
Okay. My parcels are gonna get shipped soon. Right?
anime.
How do you know?
I
He goes
don't
over my
know.
papers one more time and sets them on the desk, obviously content.
Is it a tango? Good, that's it then. Come with me if you ever need something.
I need some physical therapy, if you know what I mean.
Bruh.
I mushered out before I even realized it. Oh, I guess a quick visit indeed. I end up standing in front of the main building and the auxiliary building, although to my eyes, they still look one and the same. It's the first real look I get at the other students, so I watch people coming out of the school, going towards the gate or the dorms. Everyone seems to know where they are going. Even the blind ones?
What? Oh man, that is dark. That is dark.
Oh,
And I still keep thinking that most of them don't look too special for being students at a special school. Then again, neither do I. Does that make me one of them?
One of us. I knew
Does
it.
that...
One of us.
One of us sounds like Among Us. Like that.
that's
And
It's
boom.
us. ... I should go somewhere too to prevent me from getting lost. It's around dinner time, but I feel tired instead of hungry. No, it's not. Look, the sky's bright. The awareness in me only grows as I trudge towards the dorms, set a little way apart from the main building complex. There's a garden of sorts between the school and the dorms, shrubbery, flowers, and that overbearing smell of fresh cut grass that fills the atmosphere. It dawns on my tired mind that the smell feels novel because I haven't been outside at all for so long.
There's an orc.
Oh,
Chug chug.
oh, that's just
Whoa.
like me, for real, for real. That looks just like me. The dorm building is big and made of red brick like the others. It feels way too pompous for what it is. So I push forward going inside. Is that the boys' dorm?
Maybe.
Oh, I thought it was mixed. It takes more time than necessary to fish out the key I was given from my pocket. Room 119. It's like 911.
Oh man! Oh man!
Oh.
You know, oh,
Here's your number.
9/11's in a few
Despite the
days.
Despite the ornate exterior, the inside of the dorm is fairly new, functional, and boring. Oh, just like me.
Exactly like me,
Just
for real, for real.
Just like in the main building, the halls and doors are wide to accommodate wheelchairs. The same goes for the elevators at the ends of the hallways. This looks like a horror hallway again.
Yes.
And I'm an expert at playing horror games. I poke my head around the corner of the common door. Inside, a few students are watching the television.
Yeah.
Kill? What?
What?
I just heard someone. What? Oh, we're actually taking it. One nods and gives a quick hello before turning back to the TV. Seems that only the girls
It's
around here are
mixed. It's
sociable.
mixed. It's mixed.
I suppose that's perfectly fine with me. So we're gonna meet the pink-haired girl, right?
Yeah, maybe.
Let's go. I climb the stairs to the upper floor. Here, small corridors branch off from the main hallway. Something gonna chase me down here.
Probably.
Each of these minor halls seems to have a toilet and a shower as well as 4 rooms. We're gonna walk in on someone showering, aren't we?
Yes, there is a scene like that.
About halfway down the hall, I spy a room 119. The nameplates on the rooms adjacent to mine are blank. I guess there are just 2 of us here. Wait, who's the other one? Light shines from below the door of room 117, so I knock lightly. Oh, who is it? Who is it? Hello? Is anyone home? Inside, I hear a few movements, then
It's a
the clicking of
dojo-sama.
way more locks than I thought these doors had. After a moment, the door squeaks open.
Oh,
Almost there it
never
goes.
mind. Never mind. It's a dude.
No, that's not a. You lied to me, you liar!
Oh.
I hate you.
Got you excited, didn't I?
A bespectacled boy is standing in the doorway. It's like Harry Potter.
Harry Potter.
He's looking at me very intently through his extremely thick eyeglasses. Is that a
Who
nerd?
wants it? Who wants it? Who wants the nerd? Who wants the nerd?
Wait.
Okay,
Alright,
okay. Earl, let's
let's
go.
go.
Alright.
Go for it, my man.
Speaking of nerd voice.
Who is it? Come on.
Oh boy!
That nerd emoji. Blind? No, at least not completely. Why would he have eyeglasses if he was? He leans closer to me until our noses are almost touching. Hey yo, is this
Whoa,
gay?
whoa, kinda gay, kinda gay.
Hey yo,
Whoa,
hey yo,
whoa,
hey yo.
yo.
Stay away from me. He's Nakai. I'm moving into the next room. I thought I should introduce his face. Oh, his face suddenly brightened to realization, and he stands back upright, thrusting his hand out in a smiling greeting, almost straight to my diaphragm.
Oh, shout dude. The name is Sandy.
Oh god!
This sounds like a
Come
South Park
on.
character. I feel like I've heard it before.
Exactly, South Park character.
Hi. I take
Sweaty.
Kenji's sweaty hand and shake it. Still a little rattled by the sudden change of attitude a bit.
With some suspicious looking people going in and out your room earlier.
It was probably my parents.
Oh, your parents, you sure? Because they could have been some other people too. You can't judge a book by its cover.
This out of place proverb is left hanging between us awkwardly as I try to think of some way to respond. I'd say the chances are high enough. Damn, is this nigga autistic?
Probably.
You're a brave man, he's out. Me? I don't think I could trust the chances.
He's paranoid.
The only one I trust is myself.
There is an imposter among us. Does that mean I shouldn't get to know you either?
A wise
Wise,
decision.
very wise. Yeah.
Damn, you are smarter than you look.
Thank you.
Probably.
What an insult. What an insult.
What?
What do you look like? I hope not smart.
Wait, is he blind? Is he actually blind?
He's blind yet still wears glasses.
I'm not sure.
How can he squint his eyes then? What?
What the? He does. He still has eyes. He just doesn't see.
Maybe he's colorblind or something. He
I don't
squints his
know.
eyes and leans closer again, but I lean backwards to dodge it. Oh, you dodged the gay moment. Go. Oh, I know his disability. He's homosexual. Oh.
Never.
Just hit you.
Never mind. It doesn't matter. I was gonna keep it, bro.
With that, he turns, fumbles around for a moment in search of the door handle and shuts the door behind him.
I have a
Oh,
feeling
yes.
it's the glasses that makes him blind.
Oh man.
It does look very thick. This- Bruh. I slide the key into the lock of the door marked 119.
Nice.
Scary. Bleak beige walls, white linen, desk made of some type of light wood, ugly curtains. Huh. It's no one's room, impersonal, like my hospital room was. Stick anime posters on there, bro.
Bro.
My bags are sitting at the foot of my bed, looking a lot emptier than they did this morning. The closet is sitting open, stacked with my clothes. Also, it seems that there are a number of school uniforms hanging there as well. A notice pinned to the sleeve of one of the shirts.
Hi, Hichan.
Hi, Hee-chan. Oh, wait. Hi?
You wanna
That's
do
you.
it?
Oh, yeah, that's you. You're the mom and dad.
Yeah. Hi, Hichan. We've unpacked your things and made your bed. They said that if these don't fit, then you should go to the office tomorrow. If you have any problems, you can always call us. Love, Mama und Papa.
Oh, he's not like me for life.
I have a family.
Oh, I feel disconnected from this protagonist now, man.
Damn.
Nah. Well, at
Oh.
least I don't have to worry about unpacking. I kind of hoped I would have, then there would be something to do. And just go on your phone. It's still too early. I put the note down on the desktop and lie down on the
He
bed.
has a
feeling drained.
desktop. He has a desktop. Why can't he just browse the internet if he's bored?
Maybe there's no internet in that fancy school.
What?
I'm
Bruh.
When was
Lying
this VN made?
2012.
Oh, so that's when
There is
smartphones
internet
weren't
then.
that good. Lying there makes me want to read something, but I have nothing with me. Yeah, that's when smartphones weren't that good either. I wonder if the hospital conditioned me for wanting to read whenever I have nothing to do. The restless urge just keeps growing until I have to stand up. Maybe it's stress or something. I was pretty nervous about it before coming, and for the entire day today too. I still am, I think. Damn! I have to distract myself somehow, so I won't be this unnatural all the time. Tomorrow, I'll go borrow some books from the library. Yes. Yeah, I'll do that. But for now...
Drugs? He's gonna kill himself? Oh, never
Hey yo?
mind.
Hey yo? No, those are so he doesn't hallucinate the waifus again.
Ah,
It's all in his
schizo
head.
pills. Yes, schizo pills. For real, just like
The
my
bottle...
father.
Yeah. The bottles of medications neatly arranged at my night table catch my eye. I pick up one and shake it just to hear the contents rattle inside and then read the glued-on pharmacy label. Hisao Nepal. Tablets daily to stay alive.
Alive!
Whoa!
Damn,
So I don't
damn.
take. Hey yo! It doesn't really say that, but it could just as well.
Oh.
It's kind of twisted having your life depend on chemicals like this. I resent it a little, but what choice do I have? Well, with a sigh, I begin my new daily ritual.
Shit, I clicked
Hey,
space. I'm
hey, yo.
sorry. I
Hey
clicked
yo,
space.
no, it's fine. All we needed to know is that he's gonna do a ritual. He's probably gonna summon.
He's gonna offer something to the gods above.
So
Yeah.
he's gonna summon a succubus.
Bro.
Yes. I lie down again, feeling hollow and uncertain. Oh, just like me. And after that, I keep staring at the blank and familiar ceiling for a long time. Always asleep. It doesn't start looking any more familiar, not even after darkness falls and long shadows draw across my room like fingers. The sheets feel slightly more comfortable, warm, and nest-like against the chill that passes for room temperature here. Soon, the lighter shade of darkness that is the ceiling looks like every ceiling does at night, and it becomes the only thing I recognize anymore. The night beckons me to sleep, and I feel the coldness of unfamiliarity and fear creeping up my spine once again. I keep drifting further away from the world I knew.
Sleep.
Amimir.
Heart. Doku. That was just the
Katawa
introduction.
Shoujo.
That was just the introduction. I mean, chapter 1.
Damn, that took us an hour.
Yes.
How long is this game?
Like 20.
I wake up in a strange room. Oh no, we've been kidnapped. Solid morning light shimmers against the light gray ceiling. I'd forgotten to draw the curtains closed last night. Someone could have been watching us. This is my room, isn't it? My room. Is this guy forgetful or something?
Probably.
This is the third room this year that I'm supposed to call mine. Raft? Various things around here remind me that indeed it's me who's supposed to be the one living here. Oh, don't worry, there's gonna be two of you soon there.
Sheesh.
My bag's on the floor, my new school books on the desk, my numerous medications on the night table. I stare at the bottles for a moment, deliberating until I open a bottle, shake out a pill, and pop out a tablet from the spoiling sheet. I down them with a chaser of water without thinking about the chemistry. My uniforms are in the closet. I slink out from under the bed sheets and stretch my back before dressing up. Putting on a new school uniform feels like dressing in someone else's clothes. The artificial smell of what?
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 Let me just turn up your volume. Turn up your. The artificial smell of generic detergent invades my nose, but the feeling of fresh cloth against my back is a good one, a natural one. It feels like a school uniform, as it should. It's not much different from what I used to wear before. That goes for other things too. So far, this place seems more or less like a normal school. Except for the people.
Damn, he's racist. God.
Yeah, they're autistic as hell here, man. There's one guy looking like a Harry Potter cosplayer. It's a rhino girl. I think back to my talk with Kenji yesterday. Misha's constant laughter and Shizune's sweeping sign language gestures. Shizune is the most normal one here right now.
Yeah, it's because she doesn't talk. That's literally
Yeah.
why.
Well, I've only met 3 students so far. Maybe they aren't that normal, but I'm sure others are. Or perhaps people like them are what passes for normal around here. Yeah, what does pass for normal around here? What do people do? I didn't see a lot of kids hanging around after classes yesterday, so maybe there are clubs? If so, I wonder if I should join one. All through class, the question remains on my mind, so I decide to ask Shizune about it when we split into groups. I thought she didn't know sign language. After all, she did say if I had anything I wanted to know, I should ask her.
You do know they can just write it down on paper, right?
Right, yeah, that's
You
smart.
dumb, bro. You dumb.
Smart. I wonder how I made it this far in life. She crosses her arms and shifts her gaze slowly to Misha, who looks more preoccupied with trying to grind the eraser of her pencil down so that the top is perfect and evenly flat.
Literally me. ADHD. Let's go.
Oh boy.
Dot dot dot. Oh, she's blushing. She's so cute. Ah!
She's so cute.
Sorry, Shichan. Is there something you wanted from me? Nani? Oh, so, I see. That's a good question, Shichan.
Hi, Chan.
Hi, Chan.
My first thought is that means she doesn't know, which is worrying. Maybe I'm being too negative. Well, anyway, Misha, please don't approve me, right? Dot dot
Oh,
dot.
so this. That's right. Everybody's encouraged to join the club. A lot of people do so because there really isn't anything else to do.
Yeah.
There are school
There.
events like the festival coming up in a few days.
Oh,
Festival art,
oh.
festival art.
Yes, yes.
Festival.
Almost every student in the school tends to help out with it, doing whatever. So you actually transferred in at a busy time. Maybe you can help out too.
What's the festival about? Please be kimono. Please be kimonos.
Kimono.
Misha freezes.
I don't know. I really don't. Hichan, the truth is it's a local event and I'm not from this area, so... She starts signing desperately because she's in it. My god.
Couldn't pronounce it because I'm in a stroke from cuteness right now.
You're hard, bro. Oh.
Not
Who
a boner.
cares?
This is actually pulling me down the wholesome path again.
Yeah, it's wholesome.
Misha puffs out her chest as she shouts Shizune's words out at me with a disproportionate amount of pride. Too loud. I can see heads turning to look in her direction. Oh man, not so loud.
Literally me screams all the time. So perfect.
At least it's not when I said, "Hey, what kind of hentai do you like?"
I still remember that. Damn. Human beings evolve with each new generation. The ideals and beliefs behind the festival will inevitably
Inevitably.
change with time. Oh,
Dot exclamation mark.
now it's about delicious fried food and amusing little games that you play to win prizes. Very funny.
You do laugh like that sometimes. The teacher clears his throat very loudly, batting his long wooden pointer against his other palm with a baton. He shoots a pointed gaze at us. Oh, he's gonna beat us up.
Oh no.
Oh,
Oh no.
Finally noticing where we are, Misha stifles a yelp and quickly quiets down. Shizune doesn't seem embarrassed at all, though brushing it off without a care. Yeah, Shizune is good. She doesn't speak up, man.
What the fuck? Man, we are in the middle of class and should start working. That's right, Chichan. What?
God, she's
So-
screaming again.
That's right, Chichan. Are you asking because you're interested in joining a club?
It could have been my eyes playing tricks on me, but I think I saw a suspicious glance exchanged between them. Misha's tone also changed, although it does that every other word anyway. Yeah, I was thinking about it. Misha and Shizune look at each other again. I'm about to ask what they have in mind when something dark flutters in my peripheral vision, catching my attention.
It's a knife. You're dead.
Oh no. Out of the corner of my eye, I see the girl with long dark hair getting up from her desk and slips silently towards the door. It doesn't seem like she was working in any group and no one else seems to notice her but me. I glance at the teacher who's also looking at the dark haired girl go. Why doesn't he say anything?
Chichan, is something wrong?
Yeah, who's that girl? Do I look as uneasy as I feel? Or maybe she's invisible or something.
Magic.
Or was Misha just looking at me, looking after the girl who left? No, nothing. Oh, she's smiling.
Okay. Well,
He's so cute.
like we were asking, you don't
Yeah.
have any plans for lunch today, do you? Well,
I thought I would go to the library and pick up some books. Not really.
Oh, no, it's still her.
Bro.
Waifus before the books. So.
Do you wanna have lunch together? Then date episode. Let's go.
Everything is a date to you guys. Sure. Dot.
Okay, Hichan. Perfect.
The rest of class passed uneventfully. The girl with the long hair never came back. Oh no, did she die?
Oh damn, son. That's dark.
Before I have the time to put any more thought into where she could have gone, the teacher informs us that it's time to stop working. Shizune looks more than a little annoyed that we only just barely managed to finish all our work on time. I'm just glad we finished it all. We finished it at all. It's not a contest or anything. Dot dot dot.
Yes,
so
it is,
cute.
Hichan.
Impossible.
Really?
Really.
Well, you
I've noticed this before, but it's kind of funny how Misha is always moving her hands and signing not only everything she says, but what anyone else is saying at any given time. Obviously, it must be so Shizune can understand it. Her eyes dart back and forth between Misha's hands and me. Well, I don't know who I'm supposed to be looking at. I'm talking to Misha, but that might be wrong. Maybe I should face Shizune? I'm used to looking in the direction of the person whose voice I'm hearing, but really, Shizune can't hear me. But it would be disrespectful to talk to her only through Misha. Then again, isn't that what she's doing? No, she's at least looking at me. This is all very confusing and will take some time to get used to. Look at both of them, you have two eyes. It's, it's not a it's not a contest because contests are competitions over a prize. If there's no prize on the line, it's not really a contest. Shizune's eyes flash dangerously in a competitive glare. She stares at me as if surprised that I'm challenging her. I think maybe this is a contest to her.
Oh no.
oh no.
Am I the prize?
Oh no. Oh no.
I never noticed before how dark and blue her eyes are. It's truly an alluring gaze. She is cute.
Are you sure, Hichan?
Very sure. Dot dot dot.
You're wrong. You've always been wrong, Hichan. Because I don't want to have to be the slowest one in the class. Therefore, what's on the line is my confidence in my abilities. And the prize is the satisfaction of proving them. Boom! Get debunked, man. Get debunked.
You should bench Shapiro. Shizune pushes her glasses up the bridge of her nose in a very matter-of-fact way. Cute!
GG.
So cute.
I'd argue more, but the bell rings and she quickly gets up and picks up her bag, looking at me expectantly. Ah, yeah, that's a word. I'd almost forgotten that I was supposed to have lunch with them.
The glass. Where do you want to eat banana?
The cafeteria?
That's so plain. Okay, let's go, Hikuzame!
Plain, well, I guess. At my old school, I liked to eat outside near the back of the building. It was a good spot, but I didn't find it until near the end of my freshman year. I wonder if there's a similar place to eat here. Misha seems to imply as much. Go on.
Pain.
Shizune and Misha pull me towards the cafeteria, which is surprisingly not packed. Maybe some students favor eating in classroom or outdoors. I saw some of my classmates had boxed lunches. After we finish eating, Misha picks up where we left off earlier. Hey Misha.
So Hichan, you wanted to know about clubs and stuff, right? Right, Hichan. Okay, I guess it makes sense to ask first. So,
Making little nods of confirmation, they turn to face me again, and Misha straightens her posture as if she is about to deliver a speech.
Hichan, do you have anything you're really interested in?
Pornography.
Oh
I mean,
no!
I used to play soccer, but I'm not really into it. I don't follow the teams and players or anything like that. As of late, I usually just read a lot.
Of dojins.
There is a book. Oh God! There is a Dojin club, right, Hichan? Right, but it seems like they all have the members they can possibly have right now. Sorry, Hichan. It really is a popular club. Okay, but more to the point, Hichan, does this mean that you don't have anything already in mind?
Not really.
Good,
dot.
great. That's great, Hichan. Really great.
Why is it so great? Are we gonna join them?
No reason. Literally none.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Hichan,
That's
other
awesome.
than the collabs and the upcoming festival, there is one other thing. Student Council! Seto
Oh no.
Seto
Hey. The student president, the Ojosama?
Yes, I believe so.
I see. I didn't know the school had a student council. That was a very melodramatic setup, though, just to tell me that. I'm pretty sure the two of them know this because Shizune looks a little embarrassed about it, and Misha is laughing.
She's so cute! Oh my god!
Shizune quickly takes control of the discussion in a manner of speaking. After all, it's still Misha who has the voice, whatever she says.
Right, Hichan. Maybe you should join the student council. We could use more people. So, definitely. You should definitely join.
Is Katawa Shoujo available for Android?
No, sadly.
Fucking hell. Why?
Well, for one, we could hang out every day. Hichan and
Oh.
I are both in the student council.
Oh.
Wait, what? No, I thought the Ojosama was the president.
Oh wait, Shichen is not.
Early na.
Oh.
She's the president of the tea club. The Ojosama. The tea club one.
Tea club.
Yes. Actually,
Why,
Hichan is the
British? I'm
president.
fucking British, man.
British, mate.
Oh no.
Starting to get this sus.
Us?
That Shizune and Misha might not exactly be the most unbiased people to talk about with this. As if reading my mind, Shizune quickly adjusts her glasses and signs something to Misha. She's a psychic.
Of course, we're not trying to get you to join just because you would obviously benefit from you joining the student council and therefore have an incentive to try to get you
So you're admitting that
to. No, we admit nothing. I mean, Hichan, of course, it would be nice if you joined, we'd appreciate it. Even without all that, joining the student council shows a healthy interest in the working as one school. Yeah, it's true, Hichan. Besides, don't you want to spend the time with us after school, Hichan?
Are you Eminem? I can't tell if she's being genuine or if this is just really good acting. Both of them seem to be trying hard to look their cutest, although they are really pretty cute to begin with. Yes, he knows!
Yes!
Well,
So it's settled then. Welcome to the student council, Hichan.
no, I want to go to the tea club with the Ojo-sama. No!
Oh.
What? No! No!
Oh, see? Hichan, of course it wouldn't go easily.
Oh, Chi-chan wants us to join. Alright, I'm
Yep.
joining.
This guy goes a 180 instantly. Yup, that's right. Though it wouldn't be boring if that went smoothly. Oh well. Shichan owes me candy now. Exactly like me. She's just like me, for real, for real.
You were betting on it? Hey, my life is not a game here. Technically it is, bro. Shizune seems very intrigued by this when Nisha signs it to her. The aggressive glint returns to them. Eyes.
That's interesting. Hichan, let's play a game.
Fortnite? That's not what I said.
How about rich man, poor man, Hichan? If you lose, you have to join the student council.
But I'm a poor man. No, absolutely not.
Why not?
Well, because you two both have the same incentive and therefore the same goal, which is to get me to join the student council, right?
Yup.
She's so cute, man.
Just admit it.
She's so cute.
Man, she's so cute. I'm gonna join because of her, man. Yeah, that isn't my goal, but what this means is that both of you can team up and I'll be at the clear disadvantage, so I will have to decline.
Hichan, I'm very
See, you
offended.
made her sad.
Are you saying you
Oh.
don't trust us and that you would post something this generous? That makes me sad.
Sorry? Just fucking join, man. There's a cute girl in there. It's hard to tell where Shizune's influence ends and Misha's thoughts begin.
In order to atone for hurting a young girl's feelings, you should definitely join the student They are.
Oh no, it's
they're
part of their plan.
gaslighting you. They're gaslighting you right here, bro.
It's part of their plan.
Oh, no!
How about a game of paper football instead of rich man, poor man?
Paper football?
Yeah,
Bro, you get.
it's a game they play in America. You make a paper triangle and then you try to shoot it past goalposts and the other player makes with their finger. Isn't it cool? It's the ultimate form of competition between two people, Pete-chan.
Yeah, but there's 3 of us.
And it's also played by elementary and middle school children. Pete-chan. That means it's a game that really separates the boys from the men.
More like the boys from the slightly older boys. Anyway, I'm not going to play that either. Just the fact that you know about it means you're probably surprisingly good at it.
The trap. yeah, that's true. How did you know, Pete-chan? Are you stalking us?
Shizune frowns at Misha, telling me that she probably wasn't supposed to admit that so readily. Oh, so Shizune is the one that's good at it.
Yeah,
I don't mind losing to anything.
you don't mind.
I wouldn't say that I'm happy with their attempts to get me to the student council, but I'm a little curious about what the student council does here. I've never been on one before, or even known anybody who was a member, so it interests me. I also kind of like Eden and Misha, so maybe it wouldn't be so bad. Both
Yes.
of them, hey.
Okay,
Oh.
Pete-chan. How about Risk? They know Risk? Yo,
Hey
based,
yo!
based,
What?
based.
Hey yo! I don't know what that is. Oh come on! This guy's not like me for real.
Yeah, it's really fun, Pete-chan. You fight for control of the world with armies and everything.
Yeah, I want to control the world too.
Same.
Sounds like Shizune would be good at it.
If you want to play, we can after school.
Yeah, but no
Ah.
bets.
Really, Shi-chan? We can just play for fun. Shi-chan,
Yay!
Shi-chan hasn't played in a long time. So if you want to, there are no strings attached.
Well, okay.
He got baited, let's go!
Let's go.
Okay,
Cute.
perfect. We will see you after school in the student council room then, Shi-chan.
I wonder why they want me to go there.
Wait, why there? Exactly.
Because that's where we keep the game. Totally not baiting you.
It's a little sus. Laugh. I grimaced to tell them how much I did not like this, but it's more for show than anything. So in the end, I agree, but only after getting Shizune to acknowledge that I don't mean anything concrete just by accepting it to take a look around and play a game with her. Lunch ends and we go back to class.
Oh,
Black-haired girl there. Yes, let's go!
woman.
During afternoon classes, the long-haired girl comes back and sits down in her seat without a word. Again, no one seems to notice, or if they do, no one says anything. I want to ask Misha about it, but I don't want to be nosy. After school, Shizune and Misha quickly find me by the first floor lobby and latch onto me, covering each flank in case. Hey yo!
Oh.
Sandwich!
Women
Sandwich!
on both arms, my god. What a harem protagonist.
Get more, get more.
Offended? What?
I feel a little offended, but I've been considering it. Nevertheless, I'm a bit disturbed that enough people have made a break for it in the past that they're on their guard. What's with the escort? This doesn't make me feel very comfortable. Bro, they're literally sandwiching you. In fact, it makes me feel like a dangerous prisoner being transported to his cell.
What's wrong, Chan? That's right, we're just going to play a game of Risk, remember?
I don't know, man. I don't know. Misha, this all seems a little sinister to me. I start thinking that when we sit down to play the game, they'll tie me down and torture me until I agree to join the student council.
Yes.
I don't mind Shi-chan's torturing. Well, that's highly unlikely, but still, for some reason, it just seems like it would be so possible.
Oh.
Getting to the student council room is as simple as turning 2 corners from where we started. Wow. This makes you guys being on top of me seem a little silly.
That's not true, Shi-chan. Shi-chan says that if they want, that when their life is threatened, people have shown the capability to pull off superhuman bursts of speed.
Life is present. Hey, yo, are they gonna? Oh no!
Sussy.
Her expression unchanging, Misha signs something amusingly to Shizune and makes a baffling face and puts her hand behind her back, looking pleased with herself. Yeah, they have a plan. Misha feigns deafness and hums cheerily. Don't feign deafness in front of the deaf one. Huh? Stop that. I know you heard of me. You have no excuse, unlike Shizune. Shizune opens the door to the student council room. It's a very plain, sparsely decorated room. Although it's quite large, maybe even a little larger than the classroom. There's a big table in the center surrounded by chairs and a smaller desk prominently placed in the back that I assume is Shizune's. There are a few regular desks and the chairs stacked to one side as well as extras, perhaps. Aside from the tables and chairs, the room doesn't have much else to offer. Just a couple of filing cabinets and bookshelves stacked with old school records and documents. Not much else. In fact, nothing else. This is a pretty bleak room. They could at least put a plotted plan in here or something, but the most noticeable thing is, we early? Is this a kidnapping? Hello?
Oh no.
So silent.
No. Oh no. What do you mean no? Does it mean nobody else is coming today?
Yeah, that's right.
Oh no, they're gonna lock the door! Before I manage to ask why that's the case, she's gonna clap her ass together, very energetically.
Hichan, let's
So
play
cute.
risk. Come on, you promised, didn't you? You have to.
They're psychopaths.
Okay. Do you want to know the rules? We can explain to you while we set everything up.
It's just a numbers game. It's like waifu, right?
It's like
While
what?
Misha is talking, Shizune takes out what looks like a board game from behind one of the filing cabinets and throws it on the table. Actually, this looks kind of interesting. After Misha spends a little too long for liking going through the basics of the somewhat vague and confusing tutorial, Shizune cuts in and declares the game has started with a decisive motion, slicing her arm through the air. Shizune's aggression is rubbing off onto me. I start feeling more competitive than I intended to be when I agreed to this. Oh no, they're baiting him. Halfway into the game, while I try to counter out to defend against Shizune's assault from two fronts, she breaks my concentration by drumming her fingers on the table to get my attention.
Shichan wants you to know that you are taking too long to make a move. Shichan also says that she will let you keep Australia if you agree to join the student council. Damn!
What's Australia? What's
I-
Australia?
Oh no.
That thing doesn't exist, right? I thought this was a game with no strings attached. Just the fact that she would dangle that over my head as an offer means that she knows I care about the outcome of this game. Oh man. You can anyway, no, you can have Australia. No one likes Australia.
Shichan admires your fighting spirit and will be a benevolent dictator who will spare the people who will agree to join the student council.
What are you planning? I have to leave by 7 o'clock, I think. Yeah, so let's get this a little quicker. Hello? Why is it not moving?
Shichan admires your fighting. Okay, sorry.
You're so competitive, Shizune. Oh, I like that about you. She seems to take this as a compliment. Oh, I like that about her. I would
like
expect
that about
the
her.
student council president to be a little more magnanimous.
Magnanimous? She doesn't seem to know what the word means or how it's signed, so she pulls out a piece of paper and writes it for Shizune, who in return signs it back to Misha. Misha prepares her index fingers against her temples, as if trying to physically imprint the word into her memory. Suddenly, Shizune bursts into a flurry of gestures.
Alright. So, I'm gonna leave soon, so yeah. Let's do this quickly. Let's finish Risk!
Go, sir.
Let's beat Shizune. Let's go. Let's beat Shizune.
Wait, please, slow down, Shichan. Shichan says you're going to lose.
Tell her I will crush her world empire with my rebellion.
Ah, okay.
Those eyes of hers shine with childlike mischief.
The oh whoa! It's the fucking oh whoa, bro.
Oh,
That
no.
is cute.
Oh,
That is
whoa.
cute. Oh, whoa.
It's Mecha Arc.
She says you have no chance if you're playing like this. No, you won't.
Choices.
Go, my guy. Choose.
Which one?
Is it a trap? It's a trap. Or does she have?
You know, do you know how I actually play IRL?
What?
Attack aggressively. Go, go, go. Fuck him up. Fuck
Are
him
you
up.
sure
Yeah.
about this?
Destroyer.
You're
Destroyer.
gonna lose.
I don't know. I think that's the wrong one. I think that's the wrong one, but that's how I play.
Oh no.
She...
I have nothing else to lose though, so I might as well try something different. Maybe if I spread out my forces and try to control my territories, I can recoup the advantage. Shizune seems to focus on conquering whole nations, so maybe I can sacrifice my whole continents to gain more small countries. Yeah, take the Philippines, bro. It's worth a shot. No one wanna take it. A few turns I end up losing the game anyway.
Oof.
Yep.
No strings attached, no strings attached, right? Shizune just aggressive, victoriously announced that the tentative lead. Blah, 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 blah. Let's go.
I win! I win! Yatta!
There's no need to translate that, it was pretty clear.
Don't look so sad, T-chan. You were really giving it your best. That's what I thought. Sometimes your best just isn't good enough, though. If anyone
Just
knows
like
that,
good life.
it's me. You did very well for someone who just learned how to play today. T-chan,
Yeah, I'm a beginner.
you attacked Iceland and North America at the same time. That's a very daring move. T-chan is.
Why would I want to take Iceland?
I don't know. Mark of great people is that they are daring, but that they can follow through. You're already halfway there, isn't that great, T-chan? That isn't enough though, just potential isn't enough. There's no point to potential if you don't
Okay,
take the first step. There's no point.
Alright, 5 minutes, I can pull this off. 5 minutes.
What?
Yeah, I'm getting called.
Oh no.
Probably shouldn't have started that late. Why is he muted? No, I said in 5 minutes I have to go.
Ooh,
Oh.
oh man, that's sad.
Oh.
Go! Speed
Yeah.
run! Speed run!
Save.
Wait, you guys aren't gonna continue this after me?
Yeah, you're the protagonist, my guy.
Yeah, you're the protag.
Bruh. There's no point without the protagonist.
Just say there's a different VA now. You fired the last one for racism.
Bruh.
I need to get to voice my character. Damn it.
Damn it. You're
Yeah,
right,
there's
Chan.
the blind girl isn't there yet. Damn.
Let's just make Inaki the voice actor when Efficient leaves. Inaki's the
He does-
protagonist.
Well, I mean, this guy's name is Nakai, I think,
Yeah,
right?
it's Nakai. Oh man.
Hisao Nakai. She's in leans forward, suddenly looking a lot less playful and more like the serious person I expected her to be from the start. She still looks cute.
T-chan, would you like to join the student council?
She really doesn't waste any time, does she? But come on, she's cute. Just join her. It's only my second day of school, so I'm missing out by committing to something so early. But she's cute. I haven't even taken a look at any other clubs yet. Actually, let's take a look at more clubs. Maybe there's someone better.
Yeah.
But spending time with Shizune and Misha doesn't seem like something I would hate. I still need more time to think about it before I decide for sure. Maybe I'll get back to you on it. Wise answer. She looks a little sad.
Okay, Hee-chan, but I hope you're not just saying that so that we don't feel bad.
No, really.
Really? Hee-chan, if you're going to say that, you're saying that it is definitely the truth and that there can't be any mistaking it.
I know. I guess I should have my revenge for losing at the very least.
The fucking oh whoa.
I'm gonna stroke your piece of how cute she is, man. Shizune smiles at that in a mischievous way that feels like twisting the knife in the wound of my loss. I take a glance at the clock on the wall and realize I've spent far longer playing Risk than I expected. Sorry, I think I have to go. I wanted to go to the library. It's not closed yet, is it? Shizune scratches her head and gestures at Misha. How hard can it be to determine whether the library is open? There's a clock right there on the wall.
it should be, unless the librarian is absent. I think you are
The
right.
librarian or
Shoujo.
waifu?
We think the library is open. It's on the second floor. Can't miss it. Do you want us to show you where it is?
Yes! Oh, come on. No thanks, it's okay. See you tomorrow.
Bye bye.
Is the librarian a girl?
This painting.
Yeah, that's a new painting. That's a new painting. Flight of stairs up. Second floor always a carbon copy of the third floor one. Wide, of course, and plain like only hallways can. The problem is that the library's whereabouts are not as easily discerned as one would think. Bro, they said you can't miss it.
Bro.
The classrooms are marked with signs stating which class they belong to, but then there's a fourth other unmarked. Is the library one of them, or is it somewhere down the hallway? I bet on the latter. Choose my direction at random. We're gonna meet someone here. After I turn around the corner, an unmarked door draws my attention because it's not closed. It's not open either, though, just barely ajar so that I can see it's open and nothing else.
Somebody's gonna be changing. I know it. I just know it.
Oh boy.
It would make sense for the library door to be invitingly open, and while this one is not quite that, it's good enough. There's gonna be a new waifu, please. At the very least, it means that someone is inside and I can ask for directions no matter how embarrassing that is. I gingerly push on the center of the door with my fingertips, every muscle in my arm right back at a moment's notice. Is something gonna chase us?
You good?
Did I disconnect?
No, you're good.
Oh, I thought I disconnected. My internet is very unstable.
Wait, what does gingerly mean?
What
I
is
don't know.
Like,
Softly.
oh no, I'm a ginger.
Oh no! Oh no!
How do you push like a ginger?
Yeah, how do you push like a ginger? That's not my thing.
The feeling of being outside of the school can be shaped by mind.
Avec,
Yeah?